see if that worked.
Why? Oh, God.
Oh my gosh, your face.
So,
I'm so glad they can't see your
impressive?
face right now. We technically haven't started yet.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I haven't even played the intro yet, Dom. You're wasting all this
Oh,
good material.
oh, good.
Oh.
Oh, good.
All right, I'm gonna start right now. I hope everyone hears. I'm gonna let people imagine. There we go. Oh yeah, keep that face. Welcome to the Bestest Best Friends live stream, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, we just wanted to have this little fun live stream because I want to do these more, and I wanted to bring my friends. That's right. This whole time, Dom and I and Heather have been friends.
The illusion was so immersive. I imagine this is blowing some minds right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, especially since I didn't interact with Luke at all in the audio drama, or you, really.
Exactly. I like to think that we freaked out the people in our group in the recording session that didn't know what was going on.
It only occurred to me after Lewis had shared the script with us, after we'd recorded it, after it was coming out. Only today did it occur to me, in all the way through that, at no point where we got split up, when our lives are in danger, when any of that stuff's happening, at no point do I say, I hope my girlfriend's okay.
He's fine.
I don't know.
It wasn't his girlfriend. It was his bestest bud who was furiously pushing him away.
Yeah. So I was like, no, it's fine. I'm sure she's fine. Zombies, monsters, apocalyptic events, but yeah, at no point do I think, hey, ask if Calluna's okay.
No, not once.
Not once. Oh, well.
You call Calluna on the phone in the castle. Hey, Calluna, guess who I'm with right now?
Your bestest buddy in the whole wide world.
So everyone knows, you can check out A Voice in the Dark in full in the YouTube card right in the top right corner. We wanted to talk a little bit before we start playing some Jackbox games with all of you. Also, thank you so much for joining the chat so far and being here early. We'll answer any questions and super chats at the end. We really appreciate that, by the way. However, we wanted to talk a little bit about Voice in the Dark. So everyone knows this was a big audio drama that Linkara really put in the hours for.
Yeah, wow. There was 20 of us in that, and he organized record sessions with all of us.
Yeah,
he broke it down into 5 or 6 per group.
Other than a couple of people who individually needed to record on their own, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was a big one for sure, and I think what was the total runtime was almost 2 hours or something like that, if I'm correct. So that's not easy.
I don't know how he did it, because seriously, I've gone mad trying to arrange 2 people working together.
Yeah. And you live with her. Get it? Please don't hang up. I need you for this live stream.
Yep, that's strike 1. It's fine. We're good.
Oh, good. I have another free strike.
Just imagine there's I'll remember this. At the
Heather will remember this.
Can't even make those jokes anymore.
Telltale Games is dead.
I know.
She used to just say that to me every time I annoyed her. She'd be like, Heather will remember this. I'm like, oh.
She holds up a sign that says that and floats it away for a dramatic effect.
Yes.
So we just wanted to thank thank you, Linkara, for helping us, letting us be a part of it. It was a lot of fun. It was crazy-filled shenanigans. I wanted to ask Heather, thank you for the super chats again. We'll answer them all at the end. Heather, in your editing group, what were some of the funny moments that people didn't hear? Because Dom and I had totally different experience. What did you guys have?
Well, thankfully, Linkara put a teeny bit of it at the end, post-credits.
With Yomar's?
Has he?
Yeah, there's a post-credits scene with
Yomar's.
I
didn't get to the post-credits, huh?
It's our Avengers post-credit scene, but with Yomar's.
Well, there was a lot of recording for the Walla, which is the audio in the background when other stuff is happening.
Yeah.
And so we got to create our own kind of storyline for the Walla of me constantly fighting Suede for his sword that no one can hear because it's in the background along with 20 other people.
Okay, I think ours was
that no one can hear about me constantly trying to steal Suede's katana, which is pretty fun.
That's pretty good, actually. I know Lewis is working on the blooper reel and the behind the scenes stuff video now.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of that stuff in
So
there.
there might be that. For ours, Dom can testify to this. We heard Grady, Nash's cat, meowing louder than I've ever heard him.
Like,
For
yeah, no, Grady wanted a credit in
Yeah.
this, in this
Of
audio
course
drama.
he did.
And he's
Aw.
never like that on Radio Dead Air. Like for like a good 30 minutes though, meow, meow, meow. It was nonstop.
He's
Yeah.
such a squeaky cat too.
Nash, bless him, was trying to reason with us. Like, come on, Grady, I'm busy. Can you just give me 5 minutes?
Meow.
Thought negotiations will go great with your cat.
Yeah. Do you talk to your cats too?
Yes.
Oh, she talks for our
I
cats.
talk for the cats.
I've been known to yell at the cats
Oh.
because they were sassing me.
So yeah, there's
yeah.
the
He gets
cat
angry
speaker.
because I time it very well.
Ah.
And it's not always intentional. Sometimes they just happen to look like they're going to say a thing, and then they do it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So if you have questions and you want to ask them, we'll check out their live stream. However, we just wanted to take some time, talk about that. Please check out A Voice in the Dark. Again, it's in the YouTube cards below. All 6 parts. The entire series is available now. It's also on YouTube. You don't have to pay to listen, which is great. Unless Dom charges you back alley, which is bad. Bad Dom.
I'm good.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, a lot of fun working on that.
It was. And I think that was like my favorite. It was cool to like work with other people again and see the finished product because we didn't know how intense it was going to be until I think it started airing.
Yeah, no. Lewis did a great job with the Foley work and everything like that.
So, of your group, because I wasn't there for your group, who was the person who, when they read, they had to read again because the rest of the group kept laughing? Because for us, that was Yomar's. Because he would read it so magnificently, and we would all burst out laughing.
I don't think we had that trouble, but poor Luke got suddenly given a paragraph right in the middle of the conversation. It's like, okay, so this house was built in 1842, and I was just like, oh god, I'm so glad Lewis didn't give me a line like that.
I had the full exposition dump, and I had it
Yeah.
in one shot, and I was able to get it. So
Yeah, no, because I thought it was an excellent idea that Lewis had to have us all record together in all different groups, because it really helped the conversation sound a lot more natural when you are actually responding to people. But the downside is you can't just, if you flub a line, you have to start again all at the beginning. So yeah, I was just like, oh, don't. If someone else screws up the next line after that, Luke has to start all over again. Something, oh no.
yeah, I was very fortunate. I think everyone in our group was very patient too, and it was a good time. So I would be willing to do again. But final thing before we start playing the Jackbox stuff, I know you guys are being patient. Thank you. And the audience is going to play Lehman Stole the Show.
Oh, he was so good. Yeah.
Ask Lovecraft, or in the audio drama, he is the reason you want to listen to this. How good he actually is.
Lehman. Yeah,
I would also argue, oh god, I believe it was Vangelis. Yeah, Vangelis was also
He was great
really,
too, yes.
really good, and he only had a smaller part, but
Yeah.
it was so good.
It was well done.
I think Lehman had the advantage because he was already playing a character. He wasn't trying to be himself playing, like in this audio drama, because he was already being Lovecraft, and it was Lovecraft being the demonic entity. So he was basically he was doing two people.
Yeah.
It was interesting to see some of us who don't necessarily have character arcs or characters in our videos being in the audio drama, because we got to sort of make them ourselves. So someone like Lotus Prince and myself, we don't necessarily have characters that we're playing most of the time. So it was an interesting challenge for some of us, I think, just to what would we be doing in this situation? We can't all be the crazy person.
The recurring joke we do in all of our crossovers seem nice, but you're actually mildly psychotic underneath the facade.
Yeah.
So we didn't.
I find that really fun.
But there wasn't that much of that in Voice in the Dark, was there?
Well, I told him that we could do that, but because we already had Diamanda doing that, it would
True.
kind of take from that a little bit. So we figured, no, let Diamanda handle that. I'll stick with I kind of seem to be the annoyed mom of my group. In that, I'm just oh my god, you guys, we need to not do this. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So intense. Okay, so we're just gonna flash this up right now and switch to gaming mode. Stream with gaming.
Are we doing any live, any super chats before we do this?
We can do some now, just really quick. because I want to thank everyone that actually did one. First of all, Grillmore and Kitsune Rokaku, I'm so sorry for butchering names. Thank you very much for those. Alatania K, I had tons of fun with the audio drama. I'm glad Lewis took the time to put it together. I agree. Hey, Raj, what do you think of some of your Discord peeps doing Rock Coliseum Russian Roulette? Explain to me what that is on Discord, and we will check it out.
I think that's when you randomly connect to people in a chat room.
Oh no.
So like you'll just be like you'll go click and then boom, it'll put you through to someone in the server.
Oh no.
You want to turn
sounds...
Rock Coliseum into chat roulette?
That seems to be the case, right?
My YouTube channel is gonna die.
Although they do specifically say Russian roulette, which is when you put a gun to your head and hope there's not a bullet in the chamber. So
I also feel that's not appropriate for live streams, but I'm sure it's something different. There has to be a better explanation. Not everyone on the internet's a monster, so I'm sure there's a better explanation. Where's Cartoon Kelly asked, "Where's the Batman T-shirt, Dom?"
Oh, she tweeted to me before when I said I was wearing my Batman T-shirt. Since then, I've done some filming and then changed again. So I go for like 3 outfits in a day because what am I, a farmer? It's so this is my cool.
This is your.
I've not seen 30 Rock.
Okay. Yeah. This is your evening wear.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. And who's worse, Simple Plan or Blood on the Dance Floor? Blood on the Dance Floor is worse, just by principle and being people. Okay. Also, I saw some questions in there. Hello, Pushing Up Roses in the chat. Hello, The Rock Critic in the chat. Hello, everyone in the chat. Awesome that you guys could be here. Let's play some Jackbox. We're going to play Split the Room. If you guys have your phones, I will message you the code, and then I'll let the other people in the audience. It'll be a free-for-all once I get Dom and Heather in there. So that way we can all play together, and then the audience should be able to participate as well. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at the chat. What's your thoughts on Netflix adapting Narnia, Dom?
Are they? I mean, it doesn't surprise me.
Is it because I feel like we're creating another war again because Amazon's doing Lord of the Rings?
Yes, they
are. Yeah.
You just muted. Say something now.
I'm fine. I haven't seen it yet, so I mean, if it's a good adaptation, fucking bring it. It seems a bit soon to me, but then I actually only just saw the remake of the movie. The second time around movies. I saw the BBC ones when I was a kid. So how long's it been? Like what, 15 years since the big screen Narnia adaptation?
About that, yeah.
So maybe that's actually a fair amount of time. So yeah, bring it on, Netflix. I don't care.
Yeah, okay. I think that's fair. Okay. Calluna, you're wearing your Persona outfit?
I'm not. It happens to match.
The dress that she wears in the Persona outfit is much more formal.
I'm actually wearing a D&D skirt and a tank top.
By the way,
it's not the same hat, actually. Different hat. They have different shades of blue because I've got like 30 hats.
Do you have a hat closet?
I have a hat pile in the closet. Does that count?
It's a lot of hats. She has a lot of hats.
There's some colors I'm still missing.
Okay.
Mostly like neon colors.
So are you discording us this link?
Yes, I will. Let me start this again. Sorry guys, don't use that code because that's not going to be good enough yet. Hang tight. Okay, so I'm going to Discord you the code first. Bam. That way I can get it to you.
Oh wait, I need to go to Jackbox, don't I?
Mm-hmm. Jackbox.
I just messaged it to Calluna on Discord. Can you see that?
Over the rainbow.
Shush you.
There's room.
Did I just?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Hopefully I didn't just flash it on screen too. Maybe I did. Who knows?
No,
Let me do this.
Okay, I think we're good.
Okay. I'm entering too.
Cool.
All right.
Okay.
Psst, join the party.
Perfect. So now,
Dirt and gray.
gonna turn this live.
I see someone saying touche roses, so I imagine she slayed someone.
Oh, roses. Are you savagely destroying people in my chat room? I love it.
Is Dirt and Gray like a J-Rock band? I feel like that sounds similar to one.
Okay.
Dirt and Gray is the...
Go ahead. It's a free-for-all. Anyone that gets in
band,
can jump in. Whoa, that was fast. Okay.
Oh.
Discord Boy, Gunsmoke, Zoom, Rolla, Dave in Space, these names.
Oh, am I the
It is! I was right!
Now, do not
It is a
be
Japanese band. I
I'm
thought I'd heard of them.
Yeah,
before.
during Grey's, yeah.
deepest recesses
So,
of your mind.
I saved that for Twitter, thank you. Okay, Roses, thank you. I did not think you're always mean. Save that for
And
Twitter.
your thoughts. A hypothetical situation.
That doesn't mean. Why would you say
I don't
that?
think she is too.
There
She
you
said
go.
it herself. I did not say
Everyone
she
turn
was
on
mean.
Luke.
He's
Oh.
mean.
Oh no,
Samuel.
that's not like a common thing on my videos. Rats.
They are not skipping.
Okay, I'll give the explanation. I tried to keep the audio down for this so we can talk over it. Pretty much, we're trying to like fill in the blank Mad Lib style to get people to split the room, like to think of a hypothetical situation. So it'll give a possibility or an option, or another option that we come up with. So is it a yes or no? Is it this or that? We want to have entire groups and the audience split the room. Pushing up Roses, I did not call you mean. That is not true.
Yes.
Everyone in the chat room, don't believe
No, it's
it.
canon now. The great, the friendship saga is over. Great anger, rivalry, war between Roses and Luke now.
But this one lasted over 2 years.
Yeah, no, the war between you and Sarah is gonna be even more terrible.
Oh.
In one dimension, Abraham
Okay.
Lincoln never existed.
Hopefully you guys are ready. You guys got your phones. Hopefully everyone else is ready. The audience should be able to participate too if you want to watch along with the same code that flashed on. Audience, okay, there's 16 people in the audience.
To build some strange
Cool,
worlds.
Alright.
Complete the scenario on your device. The only time I've ever seen you get mean in those wings. Okay, Rock Critic's trying to dissipate the anger. Thank you, Crash.
Jeez. How many of these did we get to?
I don't know.
Boom.
Mine has a bit of a thing. Hold on.
You're fine.
I only got to do one, by the way. So.
I only did one
Okay,
too. Yeah, you might only have one.
I think it's we have a full room.
Yeah. So the question itself is, like at the very end of this one, it'll show, like, would you do this, yes or no? Complete the scenario on your device. Did they just show a real cat head on the screen?
Brief, I think he goes through like alternative universes. Anime.
Okay. The Doctor of Hugonomics. Roses is greater than rocks. Yes, I'm aware. I'm fully aware. I'll get the code. The code is AWNA for the audience.
Yeah, perfect. He's just
Love
bumping.
you, Roses,
Ended.
and Crash, and everyone.
Thanks
There
for
we
joining
go.
us, everyone.
Complete the scenario. I think we're waiting on 10 seconds. Okay.
Time's running out.
I
Yeah,
know
it-
it's a
there's
cutoff
a
on this
screen
live stream a little
option,
bit,
so
but
then
this
that
is the
way
best I
it-
could do.
Yeah, if you do the live stream option, it just has it go for longer.
Gotcha. Dom, are you doing the eyebrow dance to freak out my
Here's
audience?
what I like to call
Entertaining the audience while we're waiting for the thing to start.
Hack City.
you're the victim of a ransomware attack. The only thing currently on your computer is a folder containing this. They're asking for $500. Do you agree to their demands?
Like an unfinished screenplay?
Well, my screenplays would be
Ah.
super, so I would want to keep that from coming out.
Super erotic screenplay?
Yeah, like unnecessarily erotic. Like it's meant to be Fiddler on the Roof. So much sex in it.
Diddler on the roof.
Diddler on the Roof.
Oh, that's not a high five worthy line. Oh.
Hey, I did that in under 5 seconds. I am funny.
Just because it's fast doesn't mean it's funny.
You misunderstand my sense of humor then.
Is that a sense of humor? Everyone, was that funny in the chat room?
Yes, yes, it was. It was
Wow,
very
that
funny.
was a
You
good
did it.
split. Super split.
Woo! Well done.
So good job to whoever that was. That you nailed it. A decoy answer.
Wonder it takes the
Oh,
refunction
no.
and all bonus points you get.
Dang it. I was gonna give a lot of credit to someone.
Okay.
Brace yourself.
Haha,
for
see, they like me more.
down with the sickness.
Roses liked my joke.
You're
Get down with the
infected a new
sickness.
bacteria.
Rose is just gonna like everything against me
Daily
now.
breaking, but a
Fair
positive
enough.
side
Yeah, well, you did throw the first stone in that war. I'm just saying. You're unneeded.
Take antibiotics
Your
and
cruelty.
wait a week. Do you wait?
Hmm. Someone asked before how our cats are doing. They are sleeping currently, which is good.
Ah. Roses liked Heather's joke.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, it doesn't feel good, Dom, does it?
Oh.
No, it doesn't.
Aw.
I will. In the great Luke Rose's war, I shall join Luke's side.
That's right. How you like that, Roses?
Yeah.
We...
I'll probably switch sides a lot.
Hey,
Yeah,
how about
I was
you
gonna
stick
say,
with the
probably won't
side
take
you're
much.
on? So everyone knows, Dom and Heather can't see me right now because I'm doing the stream of the game for them, so they can see it. So
yeah, so
yeah,
we can see your face 30 seconds from now.
exactly. So yeah,
We're looking at the chat.
War of the Roses. That's the name of our fight. Hey Luke, push up some roses. Get confused, everyone. I'm cool with it. I have a bird. Okay, that was a good split, Dom.
Paranormal escape.
Well done.
A ghost in
I'm
your
doing
house
good.
haunts you by spoiling TV shows and movies.
Ooh.
To make it
Oh, what a
disappear, you
dick.
have to carve this into your front door. Do you do it?
I mean, yeah.
It's been over 10 years. Mine was
Would you want
easy.
that door?
Yeah, that's virtually a meme now.
Yeah.
The only issue I have with that is it means I'm not going to get my security bit back.
Get some silly putty and paint. MacGyver it.
Jacob Sanchez. Oh man, I just finished the 5th book. Well, I'm sorry.
Whoops.
Ah,
I may have
boo.
misunderstood how this game works.
You still got
Ah.
points, so you're okay. You're doing fine. You still got
I thought
points.
there would be 2 answers to
Next
choose
is
from.
No.
brain drain.
Misunderstood.
Brain drain.
Rich people now purchase downloads of people's memories.
Oh,
You
crap.
are offered $100,000 for your last remaining memory of this. You could use this money for your child's tuition.
Dom, you remember when I sent you a link, a simple plan, and it was nothing but whining?
Yeah.
Yeah, think of an album of that. Would you use that?
Well, I mean, they want to take the memory from you, so you get to not remember Simple Plan and
Money for charity?
make money. So I don't see the downside of this.
Is this like a style where like
You have to live it.
you're living through the memory?
That would be a factor.
Man, talk about Russian roulette with this one. I don't think that's worked. That's not Russian roulette.
I don't think
Talk about two bad options.
Jokes are right, Luke.
Sorry,
Oh,
I don't
someone
use
just-
your perverted jokes. Yeah.
That's bad, Luke. You wanted to not you wanted to split the room.
If it helps, I just did this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Discord boy.
And now, Binge Pipe presents
Rock Coliseum Russian Roulette is where Discord's reviewing community reviews random albums from bands you've talked about in Rock Coliseum. So we do, okay, maybe albums on Rock Coliseum,
They
maybe.
only have ATMs located inside.
Reading the sign,
this.
sorry.
Do you open a checking account?
Ooh. Man, dirty money.
Ha! Stinky dirty money.
See, Dom laughed at that one. I gave my answer.
I think I would be okay with the PP money.
What if it's not pee pee? What if it's poo poo?
Poo money? Oh no! I forgot about that option.
Well, you know.
Roses and Crash, you're invited to play next round if you're still in the chat room. So long as Roses can forgive me for just a little bit.
I'm sure she'll find a space in her
Put
heart.
a temporary truce.
Super split.
All right,
Nice.
good job. Whoever that was.
I don't know because half the chat is people I don't know.
Oh,
Gunsmoke.
Good job, Gunsmoke. That was like a horse's name.
Feast your
That
eyes
would be a
on
good horse name.
the deadliest catch.
The deadliest
Hooray!
catch.
Roses has forgiven you, Luke.
4-year
Yay!
summer, 1 week a
The
year.
Great War was over before it
During
began.
that
Hooray!
net to discover you've caught this. Saving its life means you will have to throw back every crab you caught. Do you save it?
Feel like should have gone with an animal.
Yeah, jellyfish are awful.
Unless it's like the little,
Yeah.
unless it's like the little like white clear ones that are like that don't you don't feel the
Stinging?
sting.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah,
still
it's more. Yeah, it can
Well,
still do the
practically
barbs
jellyfish.
and stuff.
No, the jellyfish are like super racist.
Okay. Well, there we're stopping races
I
in
don't-
one
Little blue planet
crab
fact.
haul at a time.
Yeah.
So it depends what race you are if you're a jellyfish. I don't.
If it had been a mermaid, I definitely wouldn't have thrown it back because those things are nasty. I've read the legends.
Ah, gotcha.
Fuck you up and mermaids.
They also could survive in water, out of water. So
Can they?
presumably, if they have a
scenario
fish
is
half
Flip-flop,
and they have a human
flip-flop.
half.
Sculpture
Yeah.
or bust.
Do they have to sell their voices? I forget how
Your
that works.
hometown wants to build a statue of you in your honor, but it has a unique donor group.
You
If the
shouldn't watch
statue
The Little
goes up,
Mermaid
a
again.
plaque will read the
Yeah,
monument.
watch The Little Mermaid again, Dom.
This. Do you let them build it?
Okay.
Yeah, in your honor. I mean,
I guess so.
why not?
I'm pro wallaby.
I'm
Yeah.
not against
Wallabies
wallabies
are
in general.
like
Baby kangaroos.
Wallabies are any animal that has like a little, oh no wait, no, it's a marsupial, right? That has a pocket. Has a tummy tuck.
Yes. Yes. You know how great that'd be for snacks?
yeah, man. Ain't no wallaby haters out there.
Yeah, good. Good. I want a pro wallaby audience. Thank you, guys.
Here they're vicious little bastards.
Crash, stop stirring up wallaby
A
hate.
wall with a view.
For crashes.
Is it Rocco
You
from
get a
Rocco's
free
Modern
loft
Life?
apartment
Yes, he's a wallaby.
But there's a catch.
Why would you
A
want to
living
hurt
room
Rocco?
wall of transparent
Chris,
glass
you're showing a real dark side of yourself,
Store.
Crash. Damn.
You must not cover it up. Your neighbor is this person. Do you move in?
Wow.
Ooh.
Ah!
Bye, Roses. Thank you for having, check it out next time. I'll hit you up later.
Bye.
Bye,
Roses.
Roses. Okay. You must cover it. You must not cover it up.
But if you get like dry erase markers, it could prove quite amusing.
Just write "fuck you" backwards on it.
Or just draw a bunch of dicks.
Whenever she has a guest over, you just completely ruin her social life.
Draw them
You know,
naked.
I regret my answer. Yeah, that's troll opportunity for you as much as her or him.
Good
All right,
split.
good call. Yeah.
Fairly split.
Get
Okay, well,
ready
someone's
for
car just exploded.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
powers. You
We're
discovered you
fine.
can command a species of animal. Your powers were this creature. A villain has been terrorizing your
kicker.
town.
I assume
Do
they
you
spell it.
Yes, I do
stop
read
him?
these, David Lewis. Cockroaches, yeah, typo.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't hurt to try.
I guess.
Not much to stop them.
Yeah.
Nuclear Man! His enemy!
Well, because they say even nuclear explosions can't defeat them.
Alright, what can't. It's just shoes. Shoe Man! Oh no! The arch nemesis of Cockroach Man!
Giant carpet, boot
Maybe
man.
Maybe
Paper
it
Man.
was going to be like cockroaches, the online, you're a cuck online and so I'll be quiet.
Stop him with cockroaches. It sounds like that one villain from Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, that thing was fucking gross.
Yeah.
Ugh.
There.
I had the typo. That's what's wrong. I
Oh, it was
panicked.
you.
Yeah, I panicked. And
I
yeah.
passed on my dyslexia to you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check in with the standings.
Coffee.
Okay.
Am I winning? I think I'm winning.
I'm losing.
Gunsmoke
Oh.
is winning.
Check you, Gunsmoke.
We've reached the decisive diminish.
Thank you guys for just watching with us. We're gonna have another game soon so more people can join in.
Door number one is already provided.
According to the Fairly
Now
Odd
we'll
Parents,
decide
nothing can
what's
kill a
behind door number
cockroach.
two.
Huh.
Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, and if you
Except to
correctly
shoot.
predict a certain player's
Wait, I'm not paying
decision,
attention to tutorial. What are we doing?
I'll do. It's pretty much the same thing. It's like you pick one option or the other with this one, so you fill two, if I'm correct. It'll say on your phone
an
too.
option that you think only some
Gotcha.
people would choose.
Oh yeah, you're trying to
This is
split the
what you
room.
want.
So
This is what I think it was supposed to be originally, yeah.
Okay.
Gunsmoke was a show back in the day. Oh, that's right. I do remember that, or I know the name. Complete the scenario on your device. Stealing babies. Huh. That's nice. I'm reading some of the questions in the chat about shooting. Western TV show.
Sure. Got some weird
Okay.
ones.
My dad watched it a lot. What story from the Second Age should Amazon do for the Lord of the Rings adaptation on Dom? So, Second Age of Lord of the Rings, what should they do for TV show for that?
Are they doing the Second Age?
I don't know.
I thought they were.
I thought it was the
Age
third.
Is what?
That's Lord of the
No,
Rings,
no,
right?
Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings is the Second Age, isn't it?
I thought the
No,
Second
the
Age
third
was...
age is the age of man. That's the age that we go into. That's supposedly.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's going in.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first age is the age of like the old school age, like the Old Testament. The Second Age is when Lord of the Rings happens, and the third age, unless I've fucked it up completely.
I think Lord of the Rings just takes place at the
it's the end of the it's like 19 basically. That's yeah. Then we can pretend we knew it all along.
A giant meteor is about to hit the Earth. The government will provide shelter to anyone who can either pass a high school level
from the
math
first defeat of
test
Sauron.
or this. Which test do you take?
Actually, Lord of the Rings is in the third age.
You know, now I'm torn because I could probably pass one of them, but not.
Which
but it's
you
not the
want
one I want
to?
to pick. No, yeah, I'd rather let the meteor hit me.
I'm honestly surprised you didn't pick the
Well
other one.
played.
No, I mean, like I said, I could probably pass it, but I would.
Yeah. Yikes.
I'd welcome the meteor. I'd see if I could head it.
Jacob Sanchez, oh, I would suck at both. Math, either way, I'm screwed.
So yes, the third age begins with the first defeat of Sauron.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
yeah.
you're right. Okay, then Second Age is. What was the Second Age?
Good
Before
dice.
Sauron popped the Silmarillion.
All right.
Bless you.
Okay, good.
That's an interesting one.
Yep.
Math was my weakest subject in high school. Yeah, I get that. I could write an essay in my sleep. Someone would eat a live bat, really?
I'm really bad at math. Okay.
Huh.
I would fail
Ozzy
the test, but I
Osbourne.
wouldn't kill a
Now
bat.
for something.
The bat's gonna
With my
die anyway. A
mouth.
meteor.
You live in a post-apocalyptic
Want to
hellscape.
eat a creature
You gotta
that's
join
still
the gang.
The bat would be like,
You
I
know
wish to serve a
babies.
purpose,
All
please
one
eat
known
me.
for doing
No,
this.
it would be
Which
like,
post-apocalyptic gang do you join?
Join Stealing babies?
What? Thankfully, it pops up on our phones.
I'm assuming the Limp Bizkit is.
Just kidding.
Yes,
That's a bad-
Dom, that's correct. You know why I said that one? Because I'm stealing babies for good. I'm stealing the sick and hurting
Uh-huh.
babies. Yes.
What would you do with them, Luke?
Give them
them
to
math
good people
lessons?
at the hospitals. Yes, give them math lessons.
Oof. Okay, well, yeah, no, I'm gonna save the babies and take them to college or something. I don't know.
I don't like this question.
I stole a baby.
I don't like it.
Just steal the babies with me and Luke. Damn.
We're the Robin Hood of babies. Ooh.
Ugh. Yeah, no, I'm stealing a lot of babies.
Didn't take long for that one. Arguably, they're already do.
I don't know what my favorite Ozzy
Oh,
album
yeah.
would be.
You got real up here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's switch things up. You're being chased by a monster when you stumble upon a transporting device. Story in the book. You have two choices. You can either be taken to the middle of Iowa or this place. Which location do you seek refuge in?
Giovanni, Battle of Los Angeles. Which location do you seek refuge in? Oh.
Oh yes, those two places I know what are.
Iowa is Midwest. Idaho is closer to you, a little bit just north of Utah.
But, sorry, so Idaho is near here. Oh
Yeah.
fuck! I didn't press the button. I would have chosen Idaho because less time for me to get home, I guess.
Correct. Still a long distance, though.
If this is why I say these games have an American
Yeah.
advantage. You know,
I think you're
Yeah,
right.
well.
I'm gonna go to Florida. So visit Disney World over there.
It's true.
In the gator.
Crash. Iowa equals corn. Idaho equals potatoes. That is correct.
Fair enough.
Well, I prefer potatoes.
I thought
Me
Idaho
too.
and Iowa were close enough, like that. They're like, I was like, yeah, I could take one or the other.
American bias, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, what is all this? What are these places?
Oklahoma. Oklahoma
Which
is a little bit to the west of Missouri, east of you.
Okay.
Oklahoma's the one with the panhandle. It looks like a frying pan.
Again, I'm just going whichever one's close to home. Because cheaper to fly back.
No one here likes musical theater.
I do. It's just not that. I'm not familiar with that play.
It's not
Comes down to
great.
this.
Gotcha.
Will I kill my...
It's okay.
Oh, man.
Man.
Am I still in second place?
I don't know. It went too fast. Look at the chat. I can't tell.
Gunsmoke is the winner.
Damn it, Gunsmoke.
Good job,
you've humiliated-
Gunsmoke.
Come
Nice
to our
job.
stream and made us look the fool.
Oh god.
Oh, I got the most likes though. I'm popular.
Ugh.
Okay then. So would you guys be up for
Hands
one more
and
round
feet.
before we call it? And would you
Say
guys be
again?
up for one more round?
Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
Awesome. Okay. So everyone
We
that actually
usually
participated.
Cars live streams. They've gone on for like 3 hours.
I know. I
We
don't want to
usually
do
play
it
for,
too
like-
long. I want to make sure we have some time though, like to actually do a few fun ones.
Gotcha.
However, I also just don't want to. I want to make sure I'm not keeping you guys too long. So I said before like 60 to 90 minutes. So we're getting there pretty good. So everyone, if you took part in the last game, don't apply for this game. Give some new people for the chat room. There you go. So
First, he's gonna give us the code, and then
correct.
we'll put it up for the audience.
Okay. Disconnected. Let me do it this way.
You gonna tweeter it or
Join us.
you? Doesn't it?
We just look on this computer now.
Yeah.
It looks like it's starting without me, so yes.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we got to restart it. Sorry, guys.
So what's the key?
I'm sending it to you now.
My face is funny.
Hmm?
Someone said my face is funny. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. I'll take it.
They like to chat room or chat room elsewhere. How does one acquire this game? Oof, it's on stream. Okay, so I'm gonna set this.
Join the party.
Okay,
Oh,
get ready.
hey, I get to be the VIP again.
Hooray!
Yeah, no, we saw it.
We
on,
saw it on your thing.
Okay,
the
gotcha.
share screen. Okay.
There we go. And Crash, did you want to join us? Be fast, Crash.
There's room for more.
Be fast, crash.
Hope that didn't just mess up the
Whose is
stream.
this? Said PM.
I think you meant DM.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Pri-
PM
private
is
message.
private message. Yeah, no, I'm good. I forgot that.
There's room for
It's
more.
okay.
Crash, check your Discord. Do I like the new Sum 41 singles? Yes, I do. Looking forward to the new album. While we're getting this ready, Dom and Heather, what are some of the things you have coming down the pike on your channels, respectively?
I got 3 episodes coming up for the Three Musketeers.
Ooh.
Because I was just like, I'll just do one, and then it was like, oh gosh, this book is long and confusing. I'm going to need a whole episode for that. And I was like, well, I've got to mention the other adaptation. There's 100 years worth of adaptation for the Three Musketeers, so it's going to take a whole episode for that, and then I'm just going to do the Lost in adaptations. So,
Huh.
I just put out a video a bit ago. Spent a lot of time on, which was a Danganronpa video.
More.
Nice.
I've got a couple more Persona videos coming out soon. I have a couple other things down the line. We're just not sure about the order just yet.
Gotcha.
July is going to be very hectic because we are going to be at a
Join the
bunch of
party.
conventions for a couple of the weekends. So I'm just trying to organize where everything's going.
we could probably put the code in the chat now.
I know. I'm gonna. If you played last time, please take a back seat, so that way not to know. And I'm gonna flash it on the screen in 3, 2, 1. Bam.
Kaboom.
Well, 30
Join the
seconds. for
party.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to...
But yeah, I was trying to think of what's the next video coming out. I got a couple Patreon videos coming out soon.
Nice.
But yes, more Persona. Probably gonna do some more video game stuff if it does well.
Very awesome. We have Rose
Huh?
Psych, Gamer Brony. I don't know the other two because it went black too fast.
Do not be startled.
Creepy cat.
The guide
What is his
as
cat's
we
name?
explore the deepest recesses of
Love cat.
who's
It's
the
kind.
host from-
He has a Twilight Zone. He has a Lovecraft
where
vibe.
anything is possible.
Well,
I think it's a reference to Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying he definitely has a Lovecraft vibe though.
Split
it's
the
probably some
room.
cat pun
Yeah,
of that
Rob
name.
Perling.
Rob Perling. Yeah.
Very
It's
good,
time
both
to
of
build
you.
some
Well
strange
done.
worlds.
Very funny.
This one just... Okay.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I have an interesting one.
Oh.
Luke, will you be reviewing the new Slipknot
Cat
album when it
Serling,
drops?
that's
Yes,
a
I
good one.
will. Rod Serling, Cat Serling, Meowsy McDermott. Also, both Dom and Heather, by the way, are going to Con Brovo. If you are in Canada, going to be doing to that, please go and say hi to them and check out their panels.
Easy. Once we get like a full schedule of the panels, because they're still finalizing stuff, then we'll put it out on like social media panels we're doing. But we are doing a panel for A Voice from the Dark.
Yeah.
I did get that approved.
That's
So-
awesome.
It's time
Done.
for
So we
Books
will
up.
have that. So if you guys want to come talk to any of the cast who will be there, a good
You're a historical
chunk of us will be there.
reenactor.
I'm giving away free autographs this year because I couldn't be. Last year I was trying to sell them and it was just too much work. So I'm just going to give them away this year.
Same.
Fair enough.
Do you go rogue and try to change the outcome?
That any move you make affects how things actually went down. Your group is going to reenact Woodstock 2000.
Was that a thing?
Woodstock 99 was.
I was gonna say.
And
I
that's
didn't
the
think
Woodstock that had ended with a big fire and people rioting.
Oh dear. You're discovering it affects how things actually went down. So you're changing the past.
Yes.
So you could potentially go and make Woodstock 2000 actually happen. Oops.
It's like that Netflix party thingy that did or did not happen. There was like a rich thing.
I think
Oh.
so. I think you're
Remember
right.
the thing from last year? They had like 2 different documentaries about this thing that happened but didn't happen.
Oh.
Huh.
Audience
That was
power.
Crash's.
Nice.
Good job, Crash.
Nice.
Firefest.
Up next is
That was the
Frog.
Netflix thing for the festival.
Yes.
Threadhead.
Thank you. That
Firefest
thing.
was a
You'll
disaster.
never have to wear an outfit
Yeah, whatever
again.
that was.
Yeah.
On weekends, you must always wear a novelty T-shirt that says this. They'll know if you break the rules. Do you take the deal?
Just always.
I feel like wearing that to church would be a little awkward.
I mean, I don't.
Theoretically.
Yeah,
you
I mean,
could-
I can't dis. Cocaine makes me aroused.
Theoretically, depending on where the placement of the letters is, you could add more.
Ah. I think that would go against the rules. And they apparently have psychic powers, so.
Yeah, there's someone always watching you
Well,
wearing this
technically wearing
t-shirt.
it, you're just adding to it.
That joke cracks me up. Waka waka.
Ah, you hurt my soul. Oh, good split.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good job, Luke.
I went low and I got something.
You were rewarded for your basic bitchery.
That's correct. Get me some
Fancy
Uggs and
is
some
here.
Starbucks.
Hey.
A famous graffiti artist.
Are you upset about
comes
Uggs or
with
Starbucks?
images of
Oh,
Suddenly, the value of your home increases by 10%.
Oh, that was perfect.
I like coffee, alright?
Ugh.
The front of your house with images of Twilight fan art. Suddenly, the value of your home increases by 10%.
If it is Banksy, he would A, make it hilarious, B, make the value of your house go up 50 folds.
So for those of us who don't know who that is,
Banksy, the street artist. You don't know who Banksy is?
I didn't know the first time you told it to me. So
Yeah, just famous street artist who does a lot of political commentary,
Yeah.
but he's kind of known for refusing to make his identity known. Supposedly he's an anarchist, but he's probably pretty rich by now. He sold a painting for like £5 million and then had it self-destruct in the auction house.
Yikes.
Yikes. Good split. Yes, I have accepted Dom's friendship, Marcelo Viana. It's true. If it's drawn by Moby's album art team, then yes.
Brace yourself for
The Great Starbucks War begins. No, I'm not declaring war on them because they like Starbucks.
On the news, you see a
Yeah, man, you're just
If it
throwing.
was Duncan, that's a
similar to-
You're just slapping everyone with gloves today.
Duncan.
This.
I hate Duncan.
You can remain anonymous.
just copying
Do
on
you
the
call the
Duncan.
tip line?
Sorry, East Coast.
They're wanted for whatever Alabama hates. Who's Crash?
Crash.
Oh, we're turning Crash in. Oh, dear. What does Alabama hate? Like marriages that aren't between siblings?
Better than saying the other thing I thought you were going to say.
Oh!
They, honestly, yeah, well. There's a lot of jokes that you could have made, and you were actually pretty accurate, so.
I was going to say, fairly tame.
Yeah.
Is there a reward for this? Because that will affect whether I turn in Crash.
Yeah, the fact that they don't say if there's...
Alabama
reward.
hates what you, Alabama hates gay marriage and abortion, and they're also, I think, 49th or 50th in education, so they hate that too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no,
This one is called.
Yeah, you live long and prosper, Crash. It's all good.
He is not happy in the chat. Crash is upset.
If it had been more than like $2,000, though,
They've been
Yeah,
Sold
come
you
on
down
now.
with-
Oh, I'd do it for 500. Are you kidding me? For that?
Okay.
Yeah.
we're negotiating now. Yes.
Feel like this is a porno opening.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the unrated version.
Yes.
I mean, if I was married to Angelina Jolie, she could do a lot before I'd break. What?
He says to his loving girlfriend.
If you were posting notes about me in bed on Tumblr,
Tumblr?
I'm assuming that's what this is she's doing here. This is like some sort of
It just says
documentary.
take down. It doesn't say
Well,
posting them on top.
If there had been options, like more letters available.
It's not the Mueller report. It's the Dom report. I'm
Failed.
sorry, Dom, but you did that. I thought that was a creative one.
Mother hacker.
Wow, that was close to profanity
Hackers
there,
have created a phishing
Jackbox.
scam so advanced that it causes you to
No,
do
E.
this. Just by opening the email, you just got an email from your mom with the subject line, "Hey, she's not picking up the phone. Do you open it?"
Oh no!
No, because my mother would not send help via email.
I think if my mum was email me,
That's fair. That's fair.
What did you say? It cut out.
I was just saying, if my mother was worried about being a bother, like if she thought I might be busy, but she was like, the house is on fire, she might actually email me. Just help if you got time. It doesn't matter
I
if you're
took a
not. Don't worry
picture.
about
Can you help with this later?
it. Yeah.
That was a
How
good
How
one,
the
though.
cats?
Yeah, the Yeah, how are the cats? Hope things all well. By the way, a T-Rex is attacking the house.
We're gonna need to move in with you. So.
This scenario is called.
Okay, that was a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Your cross-country flight has been
My mom
oversold.
just sends 50 texts when she
Surprisingly,
has a
the
problem.
flight attendant
Okay,
offers
that's pretty bad.
this As compensation to the first person
Surprisingly,
who
a
gives
flight
up their seat,
attendant.
you're on your way to your cousin's wedding. Do you give up your seat?
I have a personal story about this.
I've actually turned down I mean, they didn't.
I turned down $1,000 myself for my best friend's wedding when I was the best man.
Here's the thing.
$1,000.
Okay, we definitely-
If we're going anywhere to either my or his cousin, it's going to cost about that much for the plane ticket anyway. So that does nothing.
Well, they put you on a later flight, but they offer you $1,000.
Yeah.
They offered us when I was going back to Britain one time. They offered us like $1,000 to stay overnight, and it was like $1,000 in airline miles.
Yeah.
So it's like,
They
so,
give you a lot. Like, they'll refund your money. Yeah. They'll refund your
give you
money,
like
and they'll give you $1,000. Also, is this wedding in Alabama, and is it with your cousin?
I sure hope not. That would be.
That was a perfect split. Good job.
Feast your eyes on
Good job.
Would you not go to your own wedding if it's your own cousin, which you already agreed to marry, but if it's for $1,000 on Southwest? Wow.
Have to be so incestuous, Luke.
It's what the chat room said.
This is your punishment. This is your punishment for being friends.
That's true.
Oh yeah. No, I don't want to be friends with him. He's nasty once you get to know him.
Oh yeah, I'm the nasty one.
Yeah. Hopefully engaged. No, I can't here. No. But that's what the hell's Scarsdale Manor?
Honey,
That's.
the
Have
thing
you heard
with
of a
her-
voice from the dark, Dom?
Oh yeah. That thing I was totally paying attention. Well, as we have banished the evil.
It's also a pit.
It's
Yeah,
also
it was
rubble.
destroyed, so yeah.
So we could do it on top of the rubble.
I didn't think this through.
Hooray!
Good split.
Hooray!
Lewis is at it again with his manipulation.
I'll say. Good job, Calluna.
And
Thank
now, Binge Pipe presents The
Topical.
Price of Playtime.
Price of plate.
Play Mad vs. City. Mad vs. City requires too much audio. I think that it's a fun game, but not this time.
When chewed on, it yelps out this. She plays with it a lot. Do you keep it?
It's an
Huh.
Austin Powers
Austin
toy.
Powers Chew Toy.
Oh my god, that's amazing! Yes,
I got it.
Yeah, no, I know.
absolutely.
I mean, she would do anything.
Mine-
That would get so annoying. Like, yeah, by the.
Audio's cut out. You guys still there?
Yeah,
Every time.
Okay, there you
Yeah,
go. It cut out audio while you were doing that, so all it just did was like you mouthing like really close to her face.
That's probably for the best. Like, Discord has a way of noticing when someone's being really annoying.
I guess that's probably what it is. That's why it mutes my audio too, so we're similar in that sense. Good job, Rose Psych. That was a creative one. Also, does it only the dog get to chew that toy? And like, can we just squeeze it for fun? I don't want to chew it, I just want to squeeze it, Dom.
Everyone is like a much bigger Austin Powers fan than I realized.
It's not so much that I'm an Austin
I was
Powers
gonna
fan.
say,
I've only seen one of the movies.
How do the English feel about Austin Powers?
Yeah.
It's so bizarre and stereotypical that it goes beyond being offensive.
Oh, good.
It's
Okay.
significantly less annoying than the other impressions Americans do of us.
Want to
Fair
make it as
enough.
hard of a choice as possible.
If you wouldn't enjoy an Austin Powers Chew toy, you have no heart.
Write an option that you think only some
have no
people
future.
choose.
Yeah.
Okay, new questions. Okay, I got mine. I've never actually seen Austin Powers. I've only seen one. I know they were a big deal when we were growing up.
I remember not hating them.
Yeah. Those and the Jim Carrey movies.
You having trouble?
I'm blanking on him. Think.
Oh, right, that's what like Seth
get
Green
those
or
answers
not?
in.
Was it Seth Green? I think that's what one of the reason why Seth Green left
You're a lifeguard
Buffy
who
was
hears
to
a
go
cry
do
for
movies
help.
because he
Two
was
people are drowning.
in
One
like the
is
Austin
an
Powers.
ex who broke up with you. The other is
Yeah, he was
this.
in
Everybody on the beach is looking at
this
you.
Oh.
weird movie with Will Smith involving like surveillance when he was quite young.
Oh, dear.
Who's Ivan Moody?
I don't.
Five Finger
know.
Death
Luke?
Punch.
Thank
A metal
you.
band.
We are not very good. With
That's
names.
fine. Dom, how do you feel about Ace Ventura?
Not aged well. I mean, I enjoyed it when I was younger, but some of the jokes are like super bad these days.
I have never seen them.
Okay, so we'd say the first ever X or second ever X. I think my second X is the only one I get along with.
I had to think about it myself. I missed it. Who do you save?
Aw, Erode. Oh, well, he could just teleport himself out of the water,
Yeah.
apparently.
Couldn't vote on that, okay. Heartache doesn't outweigh my hatred of Five Finger Death Punch. I only have one X. My second X is way better than the first one.
Damn, Nathan, you found some shade on the Blockbuster Buster.
Moving on.
I would say
You're
It's a
in
good
charge of your nation's currency. You have to pick the image for a new standard bill. But your choices are either a monkfish or this. Which image do you put on the bill?
Which one's a monkfish?
I think those are the really flat ones, right?
I don't know.
Yet
Yeah.
another reason to invest in
Hooray!
Bitcoin.
Good. Split, was that you, Don?
Yeah.
Well done.
No wonder it took you
Great
forever.
prediction. You just
I
earned
had-
some
I had-
bonus.
I was trying to think of the perfect ass to suggest, and eventually I was like, yeah, monkey.
I will not allow you to take care of currency if you ever get to design it.
Oh, we have another butt.
Is that better or worse?
I mean, as long as it's not an interactive, it
I
should
mean,
be
the
fine.
advantage of
Interactive?
they're pretty funny asses, you know?
I'm just saying, it's not a stinky bill.
We thought the same thing, pretty
Being quite
much.
mean to the monkfish, yeah?
Monkfishes are really ugly, though, just as a heads
But
up.
are they? Oh,
Yeah,
right.
they're not particularly kind
How
looking.
dare you shame the monkfish
I've
for
watched
its
a lot of
looks.
shots, so that's why I know what that looks like.
Rock
no,
Critic,
pigeon-
as long as it's not a scratch and sniff.
I bet pigeon would be awesome.
I feel like it's a more appropriate, like, you know, icon for America versus an eagle. It's like
The pigeon?
Yeah. I feel like it's more, like, accurate.
You get some bonus points.
It would be a correct representation of the decline of American prestige.
The pigeon?
Let's switch
The
things
pigeon,
up.
yeah, compared to the eagle.
Your
It thinks
grandfather
it
has
thinks
Our
it's
Majesty
an
has gone down a bit,
You can do one of two
unfortunately.
things with the ashes. You can either have them
You
stuffed
seen a
into
bald
your
eagle from the
pouch or
side?
do
They look
this.
hilarious.
Can you-
What do
oh
you
my
do with
goodness.
Grandpa's ashes?
What do you do with your grandpa's ashes? Stuff in a couch or spread over the ocean?
That's not weird, that's fairly standard.
That,
I mean,
yeah, I
the
think
stuff
a
in
lot
the
of people
couch-
request that, actually.
Yeah.
Why?
I want my ashes to be encased in a concrete ball and then trebucheted out in the hopes that I will hit a friendship.
I mean, that's a long shot, so you
So
better make sure whoever's
oddly
aiming that thing really nails it.
Oh.
Or else there's going to be some really angry driver whose car gets hit.
It fires backwards. Oh dear.
Ugh.
That is gross.
That seems highly illegal.
Ooh, charcoal flavor.
Oh,
Thanks. Pop, pop,
grandpa
goes to you.
favor.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Well-
Grandpa?
It tastes varies from person to person.
These chocolate sprinkles taste weird.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, some people are requesting that too now.
Go the way of the guy who played Scotty. And Gene Roddenberry, I think, was also said this.
My grandpa keeps my grandpa. This tastes like pop pop. Ew.
Yeah. The suggestions were
Comes down
too
to this.
fun.
I think I'm bad at this. I think I'm so programmed into thinking.
Did I
of the-
win?
Did you?
Documentaries.
Hey, I'm
Okay.
getting licked by a cat. Ugh, I'm gonna have an allergic reaction. Thank you
Give
for
you
the
the Dumbledore clap.
thank you for the royal applause. If you ever do get me into Dungeons and Dragons and I do something good, I hope you do that.
No,
I'll give you a point of inspiration.
Yes.
nerd reference.
Yes.
See, I would do it with you. It's just I would have to have the beginner's course because I love RPGs. It's just I've never done Dungeons and Dragons.
I'd say like The hardest part is making the character.
Yeah, I mean, there's if you're doing it online anyway, the website dice for you, so all you have to do is click attack and it calculates your dexterity, strength, all that stuff for you. So
Yeah, I use D&D Beyond to keep track of character sheets and stuff.
Okay.
And you can just make free accounts. Like if you make an account on there, you get 6 free slots if you're not paying for anything, and you can just it gives you like all the options. It shows you what you need to do the next thing. Have it do it automatically.
That's convenient. Okay.
It is.
Okay. So you guys want to do one more then call it, or are you good?
I need to head off and get some dinner soon. Sorry.
Yeah, we need.
I think it's time anyway, so that's what I was hoping. So we'll wrap up with this. Let's go back to here. Thank you guys very much for joining us on this quick little live stream. We just really wanted to do this, like, more talk about and have fun with you guys, but also talk about A Voice from the Dark. Please check it out on the YouTube card in the top right corner. You get to hear Dom, Heather, and myself in it, along with many other people. Lewis worked extremely hard with this, and I think I speak for Dom and Heather. We want to thank everyone that also took part in it, too, because it took a lot of time. Lewis really worked all hours of the night to get it, out. Like, he was literally working feverishly until, like, 4 a.m. to get that last part out or something like that?
Yeah, the last week before it came out, the dude was going all out. So, big ups to Linkara.
Yes. So, also, so you guys know, you can check out Dom and Heather's channel on the top right corner in the YouTube cards. There's subscribe buttons right there if you check that out, and in the video description. Please check their channels out. It would help them out, too. They have really good content. Thank you guys again for joining in. Let's go through any other super chats. Luke is feeling catty right now. Luke is winner. Yes, I can't be catty. I'm too allergic. Dom and Heather know this because I showed pictures of my I had an allergy test and I almost died. So, yeah.
It looked like you just had like a bunch of pellets.
It looks like you'd grown scales.
He is the Dragonborn.
Your back was. It's like you'd laid down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It kind of does look like a Lego.
Except like instead of like the Lego getting imprinted on me, there's like Legos under my skin getting pushed up. So yeah, I would flash that on the video screen, but it's on my Twitter. I don't want to freak people out on the YouTube channel, and I don't know what's that's going to do to my channel. What if Simple Plan did the entire soundtrack to 50 Shades of Grey from Rat Tail Tony?
Well, that would be the worst of every world, I assume.
Why would we want whining on top of that?
I mean, that's half the fucking screenplay in those movies is, the soundtrack.
Yeah, play better song than this movie deserves.
Because if you take away the soundtrack, then you just have
just like.
It's just,
how does that go?
I'll show you again.
No, it's okay. I just love the how do I say this? The junior high play production of 50 Shades of Grey that you just did.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
You can't really show too much.
We had better chemistry than those two actors.
No, I believe that.
I should fucking hope so.
Yeah. Hey, Ross, what do you think? Discord, Batman t-shirt, Simple Plan. Rock Coliseum, Rush Roulette is where Discord reviews, community reviews, random albums from bands you've talked about. Rock Coliseum. Okay, so that's all the super chats. Thank you guys again very much. We really appreciate that, you guys joining us. It was just a quick little stream. For all of you tuning in, Rock Coliseum will be next month, for sure. And hopefully Dom, Heather, and I will get together again in person like we did in November. Something sooner or later has probably happened. I can't go to Con Bravo, but if you do, go check out Don and Heather's stuff and also check out the channels. Do you guys have anything you'd like to say?
Just thank you for inviting us on, Luke. And like you said, everyone in Voice from the Dark worked really, really hard. And it was a lot of fun to be a part of. And I'm glad that people are being really receptive towards it because it's like, the first time that we were doing something like that as an anniversary special thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Pseudo post site thing. Yeah. So I'm glad it's being received well.
And people really seem to, like, even before it was over, everyone was like, oh, you should do another one. And it's like, okay, good. If people want more, then that's a good sign.
Exactly. I've seen overwhelming positive responses. So I'm really glad the way it turned out. I think everyone else is too. Thank you guys again. I'm going to hit the end stream right here. Wave goodbye.
Very well.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you guys again. Dom and I are actually friends. I know that probably freaked out a lot of people, but it's true.
Yes.